hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday so far and the start of our Christmas or holiday break. Christmas slash holiday break. How are you guys? Today is December 22nd. 11:23 p.m. US CST. By the way, guys, sorry for being very late. I have no excuse. I took a nap, and it was a very good nap. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, Kin. Lacey, thank you for the lurk. Hi, Fudge. Hi, Sakona. Hi, Mithy. Hello, hello. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Make sure you guys vibe and relax in this stream. I'm super excited. Oh, Sakona, I hope you feel better soon. Have a safe recovery, alright? Have some ice sounds as always. It wouldn't be an Ice Boy ASMR stream if it weren't for some ice. You caught your sister making cookies? What do you mean caught? Like, is she not supposed to make cookies? Like, wait, why did you word it like that? Hey twin, hello. High fives. It's 10 p.m. at night. It's like everyone's supposed to be asleep around that time, I guess. Maybe she saw you baking and then she felt inspired. Right? There's never a bad time for making cookies. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what does time have to do with, like, making cookies, you know? You guys like my Santa hat? I put this on, like, a year ago, too. I'll probably put it on by, like, the end of, like, the 2 weeks. I'll take it off, like, the second, not this week, but, like, the second, once the next week ends, I guess. I hope that I have enough energy to do today's stream. Making skills for Christmas? What a weird gift that is. What a weird present. Ooh, okay. By the way, guys, I'm super excited to announce that more emotes, are in the works. So I'm super excited for that. Yeah, I'm super excited. There's gonna be some mascot emotes. I think you'll guys enjoy them. I think you'll guys enjoy my mascot emotes. I think you guys will personally like them. Yes, no boy emotes. A booba swipe emote? No, unfortunately. Is it that one where like like the one with like that Finn has. Or is one that like it's like an animated emote that like that's wiped through booba cleavage? That's so specific. I do not have that. But that is an idea though. That is an idea. That is an idea. I think you'll like them. I think you'll like them. Jacques told me. But does Jacques have one? Does Jacques have one? Does he have one? Oh, okay. Hey, what if that's hinting that he is like wanting to get one? You know what I mean? What if that's the case? Hi Muffin. There are you. Oh gosh. I'm surprised he doesn't have a lot of emotes. I thought he would have more, actually. Okay. Okay. How are you doing, Muffin? How was your recording? Weren't you recording, like, ASMR videos or something? How's that? Oh, I have to edit it. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Anyway, pretty good. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Let us start with some ear taps. I might want to buy another Blue Yeti microphone because I gave my old one to my friend, but sometimes I find that Blue Yeti microphones at certain times can also be just as effective for ASMR and for also like recording stuff. So I might want to invest in another Blue Yeti. A Blue Yeti is not that expensive. I think the most expensive, like for the typical Blue Yeti, I believe it's around 100. I think it's around 100. Like, I think. It should be around 100. It is not that expensive. Compared to like professional microphones that cost like what? Like $300. Holy crap. But a Blue Yeti is a good, like, I like Blue Yeti for its like natural sounding thing. You know, sometimes low quality doesn't necessarily mean bad quality. You know what I mean? There is one like this. I know the Blue Yeti Snowball is like 30 to 40 bucks. I didn't use that for this. Oh, for your recording? Oh, okay, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just talking about like in general and stuff. Just general things, you know. Actually, I'm curious. How much does it? How much does it cost actually? Blue Yeti microphone USB. Yeah, $100. Typically $100. I'm assuming, yeah, like 90 bucks. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, like this makes sense. Like this makes sense. Yeah, 90 bucks, 100 bucks, like around that ballpark. I might want to get another one, like low key. Like low key, I might want to get another one. Because I gave my old one away to a friend. I hope you guys are excited for the upcoming streams and the upcoming Discord server. I will be releasing my public Discord on Saturday. So I'm super excited for that. I'll make an announcement tomorrow on all of my socials that I'll be opening up my Discord publicly. We'll also have Discord emotes, Discord exclusive emotes, and we'll also have our Discord command, and Discord integration for Patreon and stuff like that. Just doing some last minute tweaks for this week, and I can send it out on Saturday so that you guys can join. I'll also be we'll also be watching Polar Express on that Saturday, also in our community Discord. So that's exciting. this, like Christmas week, I think the highest temperature is gonna be 80 degrees. 80 degrees during Christmas week. That is kind of insane. Global warming, am I right, guys? Global warming. Silent Hill? Like, is it like foggy all over the place? The warming of the globe causes polar air to escape and move further south, causing more extreme winter weather. Really and truly. Man, I wonder how, how that's gonna progress towards the future. Like, we're gonna have such drastic weather. And then, like, the sea levels are gonna rise and stuff. Houston may be flooded, you know? Hey, Bakugo. I came here because I need sleep. Alright, no worries, no worries. Feel free to chill. Hi, Far. How are you? How are you? How are you? You're okay? Thanks for the air numb skin. To escape and chill. Okay, I see, I see. Right now, I'm kind of... I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm like kind of excited, kind of scared of new beginnings and things ending. It's kind of scary, but you know what? We're just gonna vibe tonight, you know. Someone let me know when the numbs are okay. tell you guys to warn Sakona that it's over. How are you, Muffin? And hi, Kia. Hi. How's your holidays? And you two guys, how's your holidays so far? Holidays are tiring, bored as hell. Damn. Okay, maybe not everyone's having a good holidays right now. Work, yes. You get Christmas Day off. What? It's true. I also get only Christmas Day off. I work tomorrow too. Why? That's okay. Also, it's over. Next, Unintelligible Whispers, right? We'll do that next. That's what I'm saying. Yes, we're all working on the holidays. Yeah, same. I'm not working on Christmas Eve nor on Christmas Day, so I'm chill on that. Probably gonna like catch up on my games, I guess, or like animes and whatnot. That's good, Kia. It's nice that you're content with stuff that's the holiday season. Okay, I don't want to do my birthday. You should go Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue is always the answer for that. Wait, you don't usually do your own nails, Kia? And working out is good. I started working out at my home too. I used to go to a gym, but I'm like, not anymore. You can upgrade your Switch. Wait, are you gonna get the Switch 2 unknown? Is that why you're implying, or are you gonna get like, I guess like more gear? I guess. Oh, press-ons. Oh, interesting. I wish I could get a Switch too. But that's fucking expensive as fuck, so. What? I wish you guys. What? Man, I wish I can just kind of ask my parents what I want and they'll give it to me. My parents are never like that. The only thing I'm asking for is a fucking break. Yeah, you work like every day now, Kia. That's like every day. I miss you sometimes in my streams though, Kia. I miss you. I missed you. I was thinking Texas Roadhouse. I have not been to Texas Roadhouse in forever. And I'm Texan. What the fuck? What is this? Hi, Astrid. Oh, you miss me? Of course I do. I'm pretty sure everyone here misses you too, Gio. I know all of my mods do. Yeah, and whenever I'm home, you're usually done streaming, so I'm never here. No. Oh man. I may need to change my schedule then. But weekends are the only times when I have nothing going on. So streaming on the weekends is like, it feels like I'm like doing something every day if that's the case. I don't know, maybe I might start streaming just only on the weekends. So we'll see. Hi, how are you, Astrid? Thank you for the wait, what is it? Ear massage. Thank you for the ear massage. You want ear cups with that, right? Here's the thing, my dad said, I'll see what I can do, and he wants a new SUV. What the fuck? Okay. When he changes his screen schedule just for... Yeah, of course. Of course. Wow. Wow. Rabo 90. Rabo. Am I saying your name correctly? Thank you so much for the raid, everybody. My name is Iceboy. I am a boyfriend ASM artist and an ASMR VTuber. Thank you so much for trusting your community with me tonight, Rabo. I call my community cool peoples because you guys are pretty cool. Thank you. You were doing ASMR? How was that, guys? Let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Zach. Hi, Hunter. How are you guys? Hello. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start of your holiday week. And Neil, thank you so much for the follow. And I believe Zach, too. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dreamscape, guys. 4 hours of ASMR? You're better than me. That's for sure. But yeah, Rabo, thank you so much for the raid again. Make sure you get that post-stream aftercare and rest up. And if you're still here, you get a free object trigger redeem. Just let me know what you'd like, okay? You can pull up the object trigger command, that top left here, exclamation point menu. Just let me know what you like. Alright, where was I? Were we talking about holidays? Oh yeah, any Texan here heard of a restaurant called Trail Dust? I do. It's very low-key though. Hi, I'm Wumpy. That's a fun name. I'm Wumpy. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dreamscape. But an SUV, Astrid? Are you serious? That's kind of crazy. Um, no, I have not though, Sikona. I wish I did. I am a fake Texan, Ken. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's selling one of his cars. Like, to you? Or, wait, no. Is that why he's giving you the Switch? Because because he's selling his SUV. Not to me. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hi, Ghost. How are you? Can I get a shout out for Ghost, please? And thank you for shouting out Rabo to Kyo. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Ice. Hello. Wait, what did you say? How to be Kyo? Hello. To be fair, I lived in the Dallas Fort Worth area, so it wasn't like a really long trip to get there. Oh, okay, 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 okay. You were streaming ASMR? Wait. Is what the? Sekono, why did you just ban unknown? What? Sekono, what? Wait, what? Why did you do that? uh, wait, what happened? Sekono. Tusk, tusk, tusk. It's okay. um. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Wait, Ghost, you do ASMR? You're okay now, right? Unknown, are permissions, are all of your permissions like still there and stuff? You good? No worries, Akona, no worries. Just be careful next time. I didn't know you streamed ASMR. Wait, how do I... Why do I feel like I should know this? Why do I feel like I should know this? And why am I not following you? Ghost, what's wrong with you? Why did you not let me follow you earlier? See if you're okay. Hey, follow me. Ghost. I literally just also followed you, or no, I literally just friended you on Discord too, and I was like, why am I not friends with this woman? Unbelievable. Test, 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 test. You should. I encourage my all of my VTuber friends to do ASMR. Encourage them to try it out. You usually get out a lot later than usual, right, Kia? Maybe I should stream later. Later times, I guess. It's hard to want to stream ASMR, but you're always kind of like a naturally tired dude. Cause like sometimes you do ASMR and then like all of a sudden you're like falling asleep to your own stream. Like I don't know, I get so tired doing ASMR. Not like in a bad way, but like like ASMR streams are actually a lot more energy consuming. Much more than like just chatting or like just gaming, I guess. Because you need to keep track of your redeems, you need to keep track of triggers, you need to keep track of requests, keep track of like the raids and stuff like that and stuff. Hi, Patrick. Whoopee! Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Clive. I really appreciate it. You're gonna even cooler people now. By the way, you get a free object trigger redeem with that, alright? So won't be, let me know what you like, okay? Let me know what you like. You can do the exclamation point trigger to pull up the menu command. It shows all of the object triggers. You just let me know what you want. Next up is ear massages, right? For Astrid. Let me do that. That'll always be my trademark. I thought my trademark was ice sounds. Can I let someone else use the trigger? Yeah, of course. Just point to anyone in chat and be like, hey, you there. You choose for me. You choose. The legendary clip. I forgot that's clipped. Bruh. Oh no, we can have it because Sakuna bullied them. Oh no. Unknown, are you still here? I don't know if Unknown is still here. Unknown, are you still here? Unknown, you get a free object trigger redeem. Just let me know what you like, okay? Hi Trade, hi Trade. Hi Trade, let's go. It's okay, Sakuna, it's okay. It's okay. The cool peoples forgive you. Okay, okay. I see, I see. How are you, by the way, Wampy? Remember Sakuna Pitbull has been there, done that. I'm good. Okay, okay. That's nice. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday so far. Oh my god, guys. I literally went to my local coffee shop today. And oh my god, guys. There's this barista who's like kind of my age. She's like probably in her 20s. And I was just kind of like ordering, right? I was like, yeah, can I have like a mocha frap with like whipped cream and less ice on that? Or like less slush, I guess. And then she was like, yeah, sure. What would you like, medium or large? And I was like, yeah, I'll have it medium this time. And I said it like that. And and she was like, okay, okay. So I paid, I paid and everything and stuff like that. And she was like, hey, do you do like boyfriend ASMR? And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't say that. I thought that. I thought that. I've never seen this barista before. But she was like, do you do boyfriend ASMR? I was like, maybe. And then she was like, maybe. Well, if you do, you should really. Oh, well, if you don't, you should really start, because your voice sounds perfect for that. And I was like, you know what? I'll think about it. That's crazy. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. I was literally shitting my pants whenever she said that. She was like she was so brave to ask that question. Someone almost uncovered your secret. I know. Bro has been there since COVID. It's true, but that's crazy. What's even funny is that she was like, "Well, if you don't, you should really start because your voice is like perfect for it." That had me dying. It's kind of crazy. Hi, Renato. I'm good. I hope you're fine too. Could you imagine? I know, right? Imagine if she realized that it was me. I was scared shitless when she mentioned that to me. Maybe she called you by your username. That is crazy. But she was okay. Like, but whenever she said like, "Do you do boyfriend ASMR?" Whenever she asked that question, she was like she was like covering her mouth with like she was like covering the side of her mouth to like whisper onto me, but she was like soft speaking. She was like, "Do you do like boyfriend ASMR?" Kind of like that, and I was like, maybe. You sound like Ice Boy Wave. Oh my god, dude! I would have left. I would have left that coffee shop so bad. I'm wondering if she thought she recognized. Probably. That's why she probably thought like that I could do boyfriend ASMR. You know what I mean? I know. Oh my god. Hope you're just chilling, Renato. Renato? I don't know if I'm saying your username correctly. Sorry about that. Imagine if one day she ever found. Well, if she's working there, she's eventually gonna start asking more questions about me, right? Like, right? And it's my local coffee shop. Like, I go there most of the time whenever I get coffee. I knew a streamer that was in line for coffee or something, and the person in front of him was watching one of his VODs. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I feel like one day she'll find out, Ken. Like if she actually works there and it's my local coffee shop, she's eventually going to find out. She's eventually going to get curious and find out. Like I'm really I bet that's going to happen eventually. Yeah, like boyfriend ASMR too. But she knows it's not like the normal kind of ASMR, so that's why she was like kind of like putting her hand above his mouth, above her mouth to like whisper it, or not whisper, but like soft speak it. Like, do you do like boyfriend ASMR? She said it like that. She didn't outright just said it to me, obviously. I know she's definitely gonna do detective work. What if she's here right now in the stream? Barista girl, if you're here, hi, hello. You found out. Make a code word. True, true, true. What would be my code word, guys? You have work today, Far? Okay. Let me do some ear noms for unknown. Emergency leave. Wait, what do you mean emergency leave? Are you like sick? Like sick? Or like did something happen? You don't have to elaborate on that, by the way. You don't have to do that. Your codename could be Frosty. You know, there was a part of like thinking about like my VTubing design. There was a time where I considered my VTubing model to be like a snowman, like based off of a snowman. Like I would be like a very handsome snowman. There was a time it was actually like that. Oh, my condolences, Far. I'm so sorry about that. No worries. Thank you for the kiss redeem, Ghost. I'll do that after the ear noms. Rez! Hi, Rez! Hello, hello. slow, but been busy prepping. Ooh, okay, okay. Are you excited for the rest of the holidays? Okay, one more. Okay, ear knobs are finished. Oh my gosh, guys, when I changed my status for the first time, I didn't know that it when I changed my status for the first time, I didn't know it notified my people from my friends list, right? So the time when I switched my status onto something so fucking stupid and random, that's when they decided to do that. So my status on Discord is okay. For those of you that know my status on Discord, some if you know, you know. Oh my god. Everyone was like, Ice, what is this? What is this? Ice, what is this? I'm like, I literally just changed my status. Wow, how did you guys find out so like instantly? And then I realized that Discord notifies you. I was like, what? I didn't even know that. Hi Casey, how are you? Raise his hand. Stop! Okay, my disc guys, for those of you that know, I changed my Discord status to say, if you like boobs, raise your hand. I didn't know that Discord would started notifying my friends list when I changed it. I, I didn't know that I literally did not know that they changed it right when I changed it to that. Right when I changed it to that, that's when they started notifying. Are you fucking kidding me? If you guys know, most of my Discord statuses are just like song lyrics or like that snowman emoticon. The time when I changed it to something stupid, that's when fucking Discord decided to notify people. I I literally was like, are you fucking kidding me? The timing of this. The timing of this. The timing of that is crazy. Yeah, at least yeah, at least at least by this way. I need to check that out. But anyways, but yeah, going back to like the snowman idea. When I was thinking about doing like my my VTuber model, I actually did consider being a snowman, which is, you know, part of the reason why you guys are um the only thing the only thing or the only part of that idea that actually did come into fruition is my Ice Cube earrings and my name. That's why I'm Ice Boy right now. Like, that's why I go by Ice Boy right now. Because I was supposed to be a snowman. Because, you know, get it? Snowman. Ice Boy. You know? And, fun fact, I really was gonna go through with this. But, one of my ASMR friends that became VTubers, I'm sure you guys know, Rikami. Rikami was actually the one to be like, Ice, why don't you just do why don't you just continue with your ASMR persona? I mean, you already have a big following, right? Why can't you just base off your idea from ASMR? And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I should be like something like, maybe not necessarily like pure like ice, I guess, like pure ice theme, but like maybe like something to do with like sleeping and dreaming and stuff. That has something to do with ice along with that. So that's why I decided to go for a twonk, as Kin said. I mean, the status is very you. True, 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 true. True that, true that. But yeah, and I mean, the whole snowman idea wasn't completely scrapped. That's why you're seeing my mascots right now. That's why my mascots are snowmen. They're my snowy boys. So that snowman idea wasn't totally scrapped. I just kind of reused it in a different way. My Discord link will be released on Saturday night at 8 p.m. US CST. We'll be watching also. I think it is 8 p.m. Is it 8 p.m. CST? I believe it's 8 p.m. CST. And we'll also be watching Polar Express on Saturday night. I will make an announcement on all of my socials tomorrow that I will be releasing Discord. I will be releasing my Discord link soon. Yeah. Our little snowman, in the same way as you say our little PogChamp. Pog. Twonk, indeed, Ghost, indeed. My snow champ. What if I started calling my chat that? What if I started calling you guys that? Instead of cool people, imagine snow champs. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? Far, I don't understand. Why are you working on the weekends? You're working on the weekends, Far? Take care of my snow champs. Don't I see your I'm still deciding on my next song cover. I don't know really. I don't really know what to sing for my next song cover. Exfoliation pad. Okay, thank you, Sakuna. Let me get that real quick. Fuck. Okay. She heard her Oshi. Aww. Kent's cat is my biggest fan. How often do you do ASMR, Ghost? You said that you are doing it more recently. Lately. Yeah. Cyber tablet just for the watch. Wait, that's kind of cute though. Wait, that's kind of cute. I like that though. Yes, that's kind of cute. I remember you. What's it called? Didn't you send me a picture of your cat like watching me or something like that? Like on your device. It was that, right? If I can remember. that's so cute. So I was only doing it once a week, but I'm doing it 3 times a week. Damn, you're better than me. try doing ASMR like at least 4 times a week. I used to do that, by the way. I used to do that like a year ago. I don't know. Okay, like I don't know what's up in the air with like 2024 Ice Boy, but I had so much like stream stamina, I guess, that I could have streamed for like hours upon hours with ASMR. But now I don't know. I can't do that anymore. Like once I stream more than like once I stream ASMR more than 2 days, I get so tired. Doing ASMR streams a lot more. Right now, the gaming streams are doing. Okay, okay. I am getting older. Ugh, ew. Thank you for the hydrate, muffin. But speaking of new ASMR, you guys should check out Muffin. Muffin's gonna be doing some ASMR streams, right? Right, Muffin? Right. Grandpa age. The fuck? I'm not that old. I'm not that old. Leave me alone. I'm not that old. So trying to find out a good time, day, and everything. So it's just supposed to test and stuff. That's always the exciting part, you know. Always test out your always test your limits, basically. You know. And of course, ASMR is fun. So as long as you're having fun, goes. That's all that matters, right? I'm kind of torn with like covering like a modern song or covering like an 80s song. But either way, it's gonna be like it's gonna sound very 80s. Similar to what I did with like Cooler Than Me cover, where you know, Cooler Than Me is not an 80s song obviously, but I turned it into a way where it sounds like an 80s song, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of torn between doing a modern cover or an 80s cover. What the fuck? I learned how to say good boy in Tagalog thanks to Instagram. Okay. So what's that, Ken? What's good boy in Tagalog then? I'm looking at mics and stuff too because I'm super interested in 3DOs, but they're so expensive. That's true. They are expensive. I have a 3DO right now, and what's it called? I don't have the FS Pro 1. I have the FS Pro 2, which is $2,000. However, my friend, who is a sound engineer, was able to give me this mic for only 700, and I didn't have to pay it all in one go. I paid like 100 each month. Kind of crazy. So I got a $2,000 mic for like 100 a month for like 7 months. Kind of crazy. Yeah. But I believe the FS Pro 1 is 300 Ghost, which for professional microphones is not that much. Is not that much. For professional microphones, not that much. It can get more expensive. It's not too bad. It is expensive, but it's not too bad. I hope you have a great stream. You got this. Thank you, Singer. Can I get a shout out for Singer, please? Hi, Haku. How are you? How are you doing?
Mabuting bata. That literally means good boy. That you're literally translating that. Yeah. Well, the thing is, when it comes to like Filipino like dirty talk, you don't really say good boy. Like, okay, this is an 18 plus stream, so I can say this. Usually, when we do like when Filipino people do dirty talk, it's not really like we don't usually do pet names. We like to do like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like off the top of my head, right? One off the top of my head is like we whenever you want to do Filipino dirty talk, it's like we say sige, right? Like sige, 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 in Filipino means to continue or like to keep going, right? To continue, to keep going. You can actually like you say it in a sentence like sige sige pa, or like keep going. So when obviously when you say that like you know you say that dirty, you say like it sounds funny like it means go or like to like to keep to continue to keep going, but like we in the context of like doing it, you're just like keep going, I want you to keep going or something like that, there's no like there's no pet names like that's like I don't know. We don't really do pet names when we do Filipino dirty talk. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like okay, I'm gonna do an example. Okay, it's like
Sige, sige, sige pa, sige man, sige,
like that. You know what I mean? I was like, keep going, keep going. It's like that. Like that's like the one thing off the top of my head, right? If you want to check out my not safe for work audios, feel free to check out my Patreon. Bye. Ghost and I are like locked in. We're one mind. Crazy. There's this. Okay, I was actually low key when I used to do a lot of not safe for work audios. I don't do it anymore. That's why on my Patreon I re-upload my old ones. But when I used to do not safe for work audios, there was this scrapped script that I wrote that is like it's kind of cringy, but I never finished writing this. But it's about like like you're flirting with a Filipino like tour guide. You're flirting with a Filipino tour guide, and it leads to something else. You know what I mean? So I was gonna do Filipino dirty talk. I was gonna plan on doing that. Whenever I used to do a lot of not safe for work audios, but that script never got finished, and I don't know if I don't know if it's still there. I have a backlog of like old scripts that I never finished. You know, The one between me and Chance. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that was so old. That was long ago. I think that was 2 years ago, right? But I don't know. I never finished that script. Um, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll pick it back up again and finish writing it. Especially since I'm re-uploading my audios on Patreon. Maybe I might actually, you know, like record a new one. So, like, now that's a combo. I know. I can't believe Chance was willing to work with me, and Chance was so nice the entire time. I was just like, "Hey, Chance, can I do like an audio with you?" And then he was like, "Sure." And I was like, "Oh, is it okay if it's like not safe for work?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes, Ice." That's why I said yes. And he was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Do you not want me to?" And I'm just like, "No, no, no, no. Just asking." Ghost, did you just sub to my Patreon just now? Is that why did you uh, Ghost would not last during my not safe for work audio era. Ghost would not last, I wanna be honest. That is crazy. God, you need to be careful. Gosh. Hey, don't tease. Don't tease them. Hey, Mochi, how are you? How are you doing, Mochi? Wait, hold on. Guys, this is actually making me like interested. Let me see if I can still find my old scripts. Cause I honestly do have a backlog of it. It's just like I don't know if it's still there. Oh my god. It's still here. No way. Let me read you the titles of these. These are not safe for work audios, by the way. I'm doing well, Mochi. How about you? Okay, I these are way back from like 2021. Okay, let me read you the titles and the tags for each of these. Okay, this one is M4F, the secretary's worst nightmare, and the tags are M sub, secretary speaker, X CEO listener, office fucking, enemies to lovers, jealous, face slapping, tie bondage, degradation, brat, and then usually I like to have like phrases, and it says, "I'm not listening to you, boss," and then you're calling me like slut, errand boy, worthless, stuff like that. Oh, and I even have a summarization for this. And this is the summary. The former CEO has been on the fence of retiring. Surely other secretary interns are watching over his seat to take over for the new company. You follow through with ease, even with being new in the department. Though, one particular secretary intern has definitely been dreaming of this position and the taking away before you have. One that follows every single instruction, constantly working overtime, and also being the employee of the month for many consecutive times. Once he realizes that you took over as a new CEO instead of him, his blood starts boiling. But what can he do? You're the boss now, and all he could do is continue to obey. Dear God. So basically, the what's it called? So the listener's the CEO, the new CEO, and I'm like the speaker is still the secretary. But I worked the secretary, the speaker, is working longer and like doing everything he can to be in the position of a CEO. And you, the listener, didn't have to do anything, but you had like, I guess you're like a nepo baby, I guess, and then so you got promoted to CEO instead. So that's the kind of dynamic that's happening. And hi, Immortal. Oh, sorry, we're explaining my old script ideas right now. This never got finished, by the way. This never got finished. Can I get a shout out for Immortal, please? But yeah, that's one of the old scripts that I have. Hi Kitty, hello, how are you? That sounds like it would have been a banger. Yeah, but I never followed through with this. These are old scripts that I scrapped. I don't know. Maybe I might um maybe I might pick it up again. So I'm good. I'm good. Just chilling with some ASMR. And here, where's another one? Oh, this one is. Wait, what is this one? Oh, this one is. Oh my gosh, guys. This is also an M for F, by the way. This one is called This one is called Stuck Inside a Supply Closet with Your Smarty Pants Lab Partner. It's also M for F, by the way. And the tags are M Dom, Tsundere Nerd, Exhibitionism, Arguing, Very Condescending, Hate Fuck, Degradation, Spitting, Choking, Aggressive Fingering, Spanking. I can't say that part. I think that's too much. On the Table, and then Princess, Pretty Face, and Dumb Bitch. And then here's the summary. Wait, I never wrote the summary. I guess I could cold read like the first few lines, but I never finished this. Dumb bitch. Okay, I'll read. I'll cold read it. Hey, I'm done with my part. Also, close this door when you're inside. You know it's lab safety, right? It's very important. You know, sometimes chemicals and bacteria can get out of this place and contaminate the rest of the science building. Okay. Anyways, you got anything for me to report? What? What do you mean you're not done yet? You've been in this closet for 30 minutes testing different lab supplies and you still have nothing that I can submit? I'm not being impatient. I'm just saying that I've already done my part of the project and I'm waiting on you. Look, if we don't turn in your part of the report by the end of today, we're gonna get a 50. And I have never, ever failed a lab report. What? 30 minutes is plenty of time to do your portion. Actually, I gave myself the harder half of the report just so that you could do the other. You mean after all this time you still haven't gotten any results? Are you serious? That's all. Virus! Bye bye. That's all I can probably say for now. But I've written more, and I think I actually kind of. I did not finish this. I ended on the part where we were doing it. I think I stopped. Oh, I just read the last part of the script. Oh my god. Maybe I should pick this back up again. Oh my guys. I never realized that I was so creative with my scripts. Oh wait, okay, I guess I can read this. God, you make me so fucking mad. You have no idea how many times just seeing your face makes me fucking puke. But the thought of that turns you on, doesn't it, princess? Yeah, your face is so fucking pretty that it fucking disgusts me. Like tasting the sweetest kind of chocolate at some candy store. Listen, I don't have a sweet tooth, but a pretty face like yours is worth craving, don't you think? Something like that. So I can say that. That's like the only part. That's the only part in the later half of the script that I can say. Yeah, maybe I might pick it back up again. I think you should finish it. Okay, maybe I should. Okay, what other? Let's look at other scripts. You guys really want me to finish it? Okay. Oh, this one. Oh, this one's M for M, guys. This one's M for M. M for M. Being tormented by your rich stepson. And the tags are M Dom, Power Bottom, Family Business, Bitchy and Bratty, God Complex, the R Word, you know what the R Word is, Chains, Face Slapping, Nipple Pinching, Breeding, Cowboy Position, Degradation, Humiliation, Overstimulation. Oh gosh, this is kind of intense. I never realized how intense this is. Was I ever this intense? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is an intense audio. This is very old. This is an old, yeah, that was very, very kind of freaky. Oh, well, this is the synopsis. You recently got engaged to your fiance, the owner of a multi-millionaire dollar company. After you and your fiance's grand announcement about your future wedding, her son received the news and went ballistic, as he thinks you only married his mother for the fame and the money. So he decides to take action and show you how their family business runs, making you know your place and position as just a leech for mother. This is very intense. Your rich stepson, huh? What an interesting dynamic that is. I get so creative with these. What the hell? And I just stopped, like, writing them? This is kind of insane. Let's see. Oh wait, there's some here that I did finish though. There's some here that I did finish. Hello. Hi Vijay. Alright, bye far. Bye bye. This is more intense. It is. This one's kind of like. This one's still kind of like, I guess, weird, but it's kind of more wholesome. And it's called The Ardor of the Fallen. And it's M for M. And then the tags are soft, M-Dom, power bottom, guardian angel speaker, and I never finished these tags. I guess I never did. But yeah, that's all there is for the tags. But I finished the script before. Wow, I realized that a lot of my M for M's are power bottoms. I guess that says a lot about me, doesn't it? It's funny, like, it's kind of funny. Whenever I do M for M, I usually do like M-Dom, but I'm the bottom. But whenever I do M for F, I'm M sub. Is that a common trait amongst bisexual men? Is that what is that what this is? Like usually when we're doing like M for M audios, it's like M dom, but then like M for F it's M sub. I think I did get through a bit of this, but I haven't finished. These are very old. Oh, I found the Filipino tour guide one. I found it. Oh my gosh. To write all your own scripts? I do. I do write all of my own scripts. If I don't write my own scripts, I usually improv. Yeah. I love M sub stuff. Really, kitty? That sounds like you. I should have said myself to get this mood. Okay, I found the Filipino tour guide one. So the only tags I have for this are Filipino accent, M-Dom, strangers to lovers, ma'am, Sinta, and Langga, which are like words for like, I don't know, like these are like endearing words, I guess. was supposed to do a Filipino accent with this one. You guys know how to do accents? I know how to kind of do a British accent, and then I know how to do a Filipino accent, but that's pretty much it. Hi Pastel, how are you? Harley Quinn is pretty impressive. I'm still trying to do a British accent. Really? Bonjour, monsieur. Hi, Ragnar. How are you? We're reading. We're not reading, but we're looking at the tags for my old, not safe for work, ASMR scripts. Well, they're not really ASMR. They're just straight up like audio role plays. But they're very old. These are not like finished at all. I just kind of scrapped them. How are you, Pastel and Regnum? How are you guys? Man, I haven't done a Filipino accent in a while. Like speaking in English. Maybe I should do a Filipino accent this entire stream. For the rest of the stream. For the rest of the stream, I'm gonna do a Filipino accent. Oh, hello, Jay. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everyone. My name is Ice Boy. I'm a boyfriend ASMR artist and an ASMR VTuber. Thank you so much, Jay, for trusting your community with me tonight. I call my community Cool Peoples because you guys are pretty cool. How was your ASMR stream? I was lurking there for a bit. I know you were doing ASMR. How was it, Jay? It's been a long time. Well, not really. I mean, I rated you a bit ago, but it's been a long time since we've talked. You know what I mean? Hi, Brock. Hi, Stag. Hello. Hi, Jay. Just a lot of yapping. That's nice. That's nice. I haven't been able to raid in a hot moment. Yeah, but a long time since I've been here. I gotcha. Hi, Shark. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Dream State. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful holidays. Hi, Nomad. Make sure you get that post stream after KRJ and rest up, alright? I really do appreciate it. Since you rated me, you get a free object trigger redeem. Make sure you pull up the object trigger command and let me know what you like, okay? But yeah, I missed you, Jay. We should play some games together. We should play more games together. Yeah. Yes. I'll let you pick. Let's see. Why don't we do some we should do some fluffy ear picks, but I can't find them right now. Okay, there we go. Fluffy ear picks it is. I don't play that many games, but I also play. Wait, what? I don't play many games, but I also play most games. I don't play many games, but I also play most games. I'm having a stroke understanding that. What is that? so you play a lot of games? Yes. Okay. You know, Jay, as long as you play like I don't know, are you willing to play like Peak or like Repo, like those like friend swap games, you know, Jay? I mean, Ilonggo, it's confusing every time you say Filipino because my mind is as which Filipino. I'm pretty sure Filipino accent can cover any Filipino accent. Right? I'm pretty sure a Filipino accent is distinct no matter what Filipino language you speak, right? We should play Peak and Repo, guys. Owning those two games are occupational hazards. I agree, Jay. I agree. But it doesn't matter if I'm Ilonggo because every Filipino accent kind of sounds the same no matter which Filipino language you speak of. Sir, Filipino dominated. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Filipino is dominated by Tagalog, but I don't understand, like, what you're kind of talking about, because no matter which Filipino language you speak, if a Filipino person speaks English, they will only have a Filipino accent. Like, right? Like, no matter what Filipino language you speak, and you're a Filipino native in the Philippines, when you try to speak English, you will have a Filipino accent no matter which Filipino language you speak. It doesn't matter if it's Tagalog or Ilonggo or Ilocano or Cebuano. Yeah, regardless of the regional language, it will give a similar accent when speaking English. Yeah, that's what Jay said. Jay, you explained it better than I did. So, like, I'm still gonna have I can speak in a Filipino accent whenever I'm speaking in English. By the way, Jay, how are you doing these days? What have you been up to on your holiday? Not too much. Just been working and vibing. Like, I don't know Tagalog, right? I don't know much Tagalog. I know mostly Ilonggo. But even when I turn on my Filipino accent, it's still gonna sound like a Filipino accent, right? So, like, regardless if I have a Tagalog accent or if I speak Tagalog or if I speak Ilonggo, I'm always going to have a Filipino accent when I turn on my Filipino accent. Right? Like, what I'm saying is, when you're speaking in English, when a Filipino person speaks in English, regardless of what regional language, regardless of what Filipino like regional language they speak, when they speak English, they're gonna have a Filipino accent no matter what. But the thing is, Regnum, you're coming to this in the point of view of a Filipino living in the Philippines, right? But in America, when you speak, Regnum, if you speak when you speak English to people in America, people are gonna think like, oh, you have a Filipino accent. They're not gonna say, oh, you have a Tagalog accent, because no one knows what a Tagalog accent is unless you're Filipino living in the Philippines. You know what I mean? Like, people around the world are just gonna be like, oh, you have a Filipino accent, because it's true. You have they're not gonna know the differences between a Tagalog accent and an Ilonggo accent when speaking in English. People around the world are just gonna think, hey, you just have a Filipino accent. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it matters. Hi, Spriggan. Are you turning on my accent all the time? That's true, Jay. Like, Philippines is not exclusive to this either. There's so many other places. You know, like, yeah, like China. I know India has so many regional languages. It's kind of crazy. How's you, Ice? Me is good. How about you? All this linguist talk is actually making me interested in like languages and stuff like that, and it's kind of interesting because, you know, normally a Filipino person living in the Philippines, if they're not, if their home tongue is not Tagalog, they're gonna learn Tagalog in schools. And English is also taught in Filipino schools. So a person whose language, whose native mother tongue isn't Tagalog, they're automatically going to be trilingual. They're gonna speak their home tongue, they're gonna speak Tagalog, and they're gonna speak English, which is kind of insane. I read my status. You're going to laugh. What? What? Why am I having a trouble trying to find you? Okay. Oh my gosh. Mother tongue is abolished in grades 1 to 3. That's true, but that doesn't stop us from, like, even if we're forced to learn Tagalog, we still use our mother tongue when we're communicating with people around us. This is especially true for Ilonggo. Like, sure, Ilonggo might not be taught formally, but there's so many places that are concentrated with Ilonggo speakers that keep talking in Ilonggo with each other. Like that, I don't think. Like, as long as there's, you know, people that, like, even if we're formally taught Tagalog, we never lose our mother tongue. The perfect example for that is me, because I was never formally taught Tagalog. I only know my mother tongue. So I grew up only knowing my mother tongue before I moved to the States. So I never learned Tagalog at all, formally. So. Are we still even on the same page? Oh, sorry. Never mind. I guess that's not what you're talking about. My bad. But, yeah, I mean, you know, I still want to talk about it still. Wait, what do you mean mother tongue? That's what I'm kind of confused of. If that's not what you're talking about, then what are you talking about? Okay, what's next? I think ear knobs for Spriggan, right? Okay, let's do that. The revised elementary education system in PH? What about it? Wait, so you're not allowed to speak your mother tongue in schools? From grades 1 to 3, I guess? I'm not gonna blame you if you don't know. That sounds a bit. Kind of, yes, but hold on, Regnum. Is your native tongue is your native tongue Tagalog? Hi Chisei, can you get a shout out for Chisei, please? Oh, can I also get a shout out for Spriggan, please? But the thing is, I okay, sure. I'm not I'm not in the Philippines anymore, right? But so many of my cousins back in the Philippines are still talking in Ilonggo. That didn't stop them. If that change were to be put into place, then it didn't work for Ilonggo people at all. He was laughing about it. Oh, okay. How are you, by the way, Chise? Doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I still need to do Filipino ASMR for Ghost. My bad. Sorry, Ghosty. I should probably take a look at like and see what my cousins are up to, if that's the case. If if that, I guess in some regions it's a lot more enforced than others, I'm guessing. But I should probably I should probably talk to my family back there. The government's rationale is that children at grades 1 to 3 learn better under one mode of communication. Okay, wait. When you say that, is that one mode of communication English, Tagalog, or their native tongue? So the audience is just Tagalog is so political. I see, I see. No worries, pal. Pow pow. No worries. Wait, Regnum, have you actually heard me speak in Hiligaynon before? I feel kind of nervous now. we'll get to those while we eat our picks. Thank you, Astrid. Really, Regnum? I feel shy whenever I speak Hiligaynon. Cause it's kind of broken. Cause I am American. C. Can I get a shout out for C, please? Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, let's do those ear picks. And while I do that, I'm gonna speak in Hiligaynon for you guys. Ghost, what would you like for me to say? Are you doing, C? You were playing Valorant? You played Valorant, C? I did not know that. I don't even understand Hiligaynon. It's pretty simple. A lot of like words in Hiligaynon is similar to Tagalog. The words are a lot more flowy. Talk about your day. Okay. So, nakato ka sa akong dentist appointment today. Nabook daw ako siguro alas 9 pa. Na-lift ko ang akong weights for some time. I think like for an hour or so. No, hindi man. Hindi na. Nag-treadmill ako kag after like 10 minutes nag-weights ako. Nag-work ko ng akong mga thighs kag ang akong buli. Akong buli, ang akong glutes, I guess. Kag why ko nagpamahaw kay why ko timpo. Na-head ko straight sa akong dentist appointment sa alas saan ang akong why ko nadumduman ang akong time sa akong dentist appointment? I guess like 1 p.m. I think, if I can remember. I went to the dentist appointment. Nag-check up ang akong ngipon. Siling sa akong dentist nga baby nagkaka-floss. Nagpamangkot siya sa akong na baby nagkaka-floss. And I was like, yeah, of course. Kada adlaw gid. Kada adlaw. Every day I floss. And she was like, oh, that's good. Make sure you do that more often, and make sure you know, get into those crevices and stuff like that. That's why we don't have to do a basic, like, we don't have to do a complicated cleaning. We can just do a basic cleaning. Kay mano ma-cover sang imo insurance para malibre ang imo libre ang imo checkup. And I was like, oh, a free checkup, a free dentist checkup, crazy. So it's backwards because instead of learning other regional language, I looked on Tagalog. Oh, so that was my, so it was a nice surprise that I had a free dentist checkup, which is nice. This is what you get, guys. Guys, brush your teeth and floss every day. Not because you're not because I want your teeth to be healthy, but because if you ever go to a dentist checkup, they'll do it for free. So after that, nakadto ko sa kapihan kag nag-order ako sang mocha frap. Kag amo ginaang akon nga story na sabihin ko sa inyo tanan sang ang sang mga ang ano ang ina na bayi ang bayi nga boba barista ang kapihan nga barista na sing sa akon nga ano like, oh, nahimo ikaw sang mga boyfriend ASMR. Nagibot gigit sa akon. Nagibot gid ako. I was like, oh my fucking god, why did you ask that question? Why did you ask that question to me? I was like, bro, I was shook. That's the time when I told people that the I keep saying boba, the coffee shoppers like told me like, do you do boyfriend ASMR? And I was like, what? It's kind of crazy. And I know dayon after that, like nag-ubra ako, nag-tutor pa ako kay ano hindi man masugod ang akong break until like tomorrow. So I'm still working today, and then after that I ordered sa mga ano gina ang dish, like a Korean KBBQ bowl. I ordered that after I worked, and then napuli ako kag kaon ko sa panyap, and then I'm here. That's how my day went. And Pesal, thank you so much for the affirmations. I hope you know that you are doing amazing. You are doing wonderful. You're doing a great job. Just know that we all love you. That you are doing the best that you can, the best of your ability, okay? You're doing such a good job, Estelle. I'm proud of you. But yeah, wish I learned how to speak Filipino maybe one day. I hope you can. Filipino is actually a really intricate language. It's like all Filipino languages. They follow a certain vibe, and I actually really like how we structure our sentences, because for most Filipino sentences, we always start with the verb, which is, I believe, is kind of crazy to me. Because of colonial erasure, that is true. Some of the words that I speak in Hiligaynon are not even from Hiligaynon, they're like Spanish. Like whenever I say but, I say pero, which is the same. But I know there's sometimes I say galing. Galing means but also, because so it kind of interchange it. That's basically the one enough for you know Pampanga goes? That's kind of crazy. That's cool. I don't know much Tagalog. I wish I know that much. I wish I know Tagalog, but I do not. I know right now the word for like, I know a lot of like Tagalog words that end in like in, you know? So like, you know, when we say like eat, eat is like kain for you guys. But for like, for Ilonggo, it's like kaon. For kiss, I know it's like halik. But in Ilonggo, in Hiligaynon, it's halok. Ah, what else? Drink is like inim. But then Hiligaynon is like inom. It's a lot of like oh words again. Oh fuck, good night, I swear. Oh, high five! Don't it sa video taka. Over there. It's over there. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, Ghost, wait, what? Ghost, why did you scare off Fudge? He runs away from me. But it's interesting that you're learning like old Tagalog, Regnum, right? You're keeping the records of that language. It's always nice. And yeah, sadly, I don't know why, but the government, I don't know why the government doesn't reserve like their Filipino languages. Filipino languages are supposed to be sacred. I don't know. That's sad. Tagalog was Curtis. Oh really? I know for I know the word for sapak. I know sapak in Hiligaynon. It means to respond. It means to reply. So that's what sapak means. But I know in Tagalog it means to slap. That's kind of funny. So I'm gonna go to bed. Alright. Have the sweetest of dreams, Fudge. Don't be scared of ghosts too much. It's sapak. Sapak is like to reply. Or like sapak is like to reply and like Hiligaynon. But I know in Tagalog it's like to smack or like to slap someone. It's kind of funny. You know, like some people, like when they speak in a different language, the tone of their voice kind of changes. I feel like that doesn't happen to me. I feel like whenever I'm speaking Hiligaynon or English, I honestly sound kind of the same. Or I mean, at least from what I have noticed. I don't know about you guys. Would you guys say the same about me? Does my tone of voice kind of change whenever I speak Filipino? Hi Casey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Tuesday. When I speak Korean, my voice gets higher pitch. When I speak in Tagalog, my voice gets lower pitch. Interesting. What about me, Ghost? That's true. The tone of my voice sounds different when I speak other languages. Well, okay. What about for me, guys? What about for me? Do you guys notice anything whenever I speak in Hiligaynon versus when I speak in English? Have you guys noticed my voice changing, like the tone of my voice? Or is it kind of the same? I feel like it's kind of the same, honestly. I think you're pretty similar, right? I feel like the tone of my voice doesn't change whenever I speak in Hiligaynon. Kung parehas ang ano kung mahiliganon ako, why man get why man gid ang akong tingog naga-change? Why man depensa? I feel like it's the same. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So whenever I would hear that phenomenon, I'd be like, that doesn't. I can't relate. I can't relate to that. I feel like my voice sounds exactly the same. I think it's like Tagalog, a time that language of trade and commerce pre-colonial times was certain to spill over languages. Interesting. I like imitated the accent of that girl who made a reel about owning a 24-karat gold Labubu. Word. Real. That is real right now. That is real. But I guess it's kind of like, you know, I guess that's something interesting about me, that I don't really change the tone of my voice when I speak different languages. Hi, Quill. I feel like your voice got slightly higher in English just now, but that might have been an emotional change more than a language one, since you started laughing a little also. Really? I have to like. The thing is though, whenever I speak in Hiligaynon, kamix naman ang akong vocabulary. Like, ang akong Hiligaynon is never really true ang 100% na Hiligaynon. Kay, bilang ko kamix ka ang akong English vocabulary inside within Hiligaynon vocabulary. You know? So, like, I feel like the reason why I sound kind of the same is because I'm not really truly speaking 100% in Hiligaynon. I mix a bit of English vocabulary within my sentences. So it sounds kind of similar. That's why I think the tone of my voice doesn't change. I sound pretty much the same on the Central people, right? I feel like this phenomenon is always like common in bilingual like Filipino Americans. If you heard me speak one time, it's not me. I've never heard you speak, Regnum. I've never know what your voice sounds like. I never heard your voice, Regnum, before. I want to though. I'm kind of curious now. But I know not a lot of people are comfortable with that. Alright, guys. I am gonna go ahead and raid out from here. But thank you guys for entertaining me these past few hours. I really do appreciate it. I am going to be doing another ASMR stream tomorrow. And really, I did right now? Oh shit, you have to talk again right now. You have to talk again. But I just got here. I'm so sorry, Festo. It is like 1:30 a.m. for me. So I'll have to say. But hopefully I can stream a bit earlier tomorrow. Because I have been streaming ASMR quite late. But yeah, make sure you guys stay in for the raid. We're gonna go ahead and raid out on to... Should we ending? Yeah, sorry, we're ending. But thanks for the bit of stream I got to see. Thank you, thank you. It's okay. It's the curse. It's the curse that I have. Every time I'm about to end, a bunch of people would always come in. Like, that always happens to me. So no worries, no worries. I'll be streaming tomorrow around the same time too. I'll be streaming around like 9 p.m. around 9 p.m. CST. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow for some ASMR around the same time. And what else? I'll be uploading an announcement tomorrow on all of my socials that I will be dropping my Discord my public Discord link on Saturday at 8 p.m. CST. I'll make my server public for you guys to join. I will make an announcement on that on all of my socials. So yes, my server will officially be open on Saturday at 8 p.m. CST. Alright guys? I'm excited. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid onto Klein Lowell. He is an alchemist indie VTuber. An alchemist who owns a cozy little cove. Alright? Go say hi to Klein for me, okay? Oh, also on Christmas Day, we'll be doing a karaoke. So look forward for that. Alright guys? They show a table to bracelet I made for you. That's so cute. Okay, I'm looking forward for that. Alright guys. Make sure you guys follow my socials. That's all the platforms that I mostly use. Make sure you guys follow my latest boyfriend ASMR video. I would really appreciate it. Because YouTube kind of hates me right now. And for the mods, thank you so much for helping me tonight. Can I get a shout out? No. Can I have the raid messages, please? I don't know if my mods are still here. I'll do that actually. Let me do. Oh, never mind. Suguna's still here. Thank you, Suguna. The first one is for the non-subs, and the second one is for the subs. Make sure you guys copy that. Bye, guys. In true tradition Filipino Christmas karaoke. Correct. Bye, Brock. Bye, guys. Bye, Ghost. Bye, Astray. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, Star. Bye, Scar. Bye. Hold on. Okay. Go say hi to him for me, okay? Go say hi to him. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.